Hello, everyone watching on the replay. Go ahead and skip forward 1 minute. I want to give anyone wanting to join live time to hop on, and I don't want you just sitting here watching me wait for anyone that wants to join. I'm super excited. And I will give a countdown. Right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. I am Emily West, and I am so excited to be here with you. Whether were invited by me or a member in my team, I am so excited. I am a Young Living executive. I have been sharing Young Living for the last 2 years. I love what I do. It has become a real passion of mine, and I have created a vision for this business and for what I do. And I want to just share God's love through essential oils and natural living, and I want to inspire wholeness and wellness with those around me, my friends and my family. So I hope that tonight is super inspiring for you and that you learn a lot, because it is something that our lives have just been so changed by this lifestyle and all that comes with it. I'm trying to load my notes real quick. Okay. Let me share my story with you as I go through the Young Living Starter Kit, because this is where it all began for me, was with a Young Living Starter Kit. So 3 years ago now, I purchased my premium starter kit for $165, and at the time, it did not come with 12 oils; it came with 11 oils. So now there's a couple of bonus oils that I love. Um, Oh, I forgot to show you right here on the front is the 25 years young symbol. So Young Living is a company that has been around for 25 years, which I love. That's one of the reasons that I chose Young Living, because it was tried and true. So it comes with 11 oils. There's 10 right here and then 10 in the back. 10 in the back, 2 in the back. Plus some other free goodies, which are really exciting. So Ningxia Red right here, I've actually got my little mocktail right here with some Ningxia Red and some LaCroix and some Citrus Fresh. I'll show you Citrus Fresh right here. This one is Citrus Fresh. So I started with a kit like this. I had already been trying to live more naturally and just try to think of more natural remedies, safer routes of ways of doing things. But when I attended a Young Living class, much like this one, I found the missing link. So for me, I had been struggling with finding cleaning solutions, finding inspiration for clean eating, finding help for sleep, and many other things like that. So I felt really stuck, and I started hearing testimonies at this class of experiences that people had had with essential oils. And that's when I learned that essential oils are more than just something that smells good. And we'll talk about that in a minute. But um, I've been using and loving essential oils for 3 years. I really got serious about it though about 2 years ago, maybe two and a half. And that was when I really started to see results and got inspired to do other things to clean up our lifestyle, my family and I. So my husband and I have been married for about 7 years, a little over 7 years now, and we have three sweet babies. Gabriel's 4, Ellie Mae is 2, and Livia is 6 months. And they are a big reason behind why I do this and why I share and why I'm so passionate. It didn't become a real passion for me to live naturally until I started having kids. And that was when I started thinking about everything that came into our home, things that they were exposed to while still in the womb, and as well as things that they would be exposed to once they were born. That really is what pushed me to learn more about the subject of natural living and health and wellness. Um, as we talk tonight, I want you to think about people that you know that could benefit from some of the things we talk about, whether it's essential oils or just natural living. I don't know. Just keep that in mind. Be thinking of other people that you know that you can help, because to me, I love reaching out to those that are in need in the same place that I used to be. And then write them down. Just write, yeah, write them down or type them in the comment, tag them, or add them to this class. All right. So who is looking to reduce toxins in your home? I am always looking for that. I don't know if you've ever even thought about it. I know a few years ago I had never even thought about toxins in the air, in my home, in products, anything like that. So now that you hear that buzzword, are you curious to learn more about getting rid of the junk that's in your lives that's weighing you down? I want you to write down your top 3 health goals. So, some examples of that are better sleep, better eating habits, losing weight, clearer skin, getting rid of junk in your house. Um, those are some ideas, some health goals that you can work towards. I know for us, one of my health goals is to home make more of our food. I've been working more towards that this week. After having a third kid, I just went through a phase where I was like, I would rather have like wraps and sandwiches or something super easy that I don't really have to cook. And I really want to make an effort in eating cleaner. So that's one of mine that I'm working towards. Feel free to share yours in the comments if you feel comfortable with that. Let me share with you about what essential oils even are, because I know they're common and you see them everywhere you go, but a lot of people don't even know what exactly they are. So, essential oils are, Young Living essential oils in particular, are lovingly harvested and farm grown or wild crafted plants, herbs, and trees. Essential oils are concentrated plants obtained by careful steam distillation, cold pressing, or resin tapping. And that's very important because some companies don't use just water to extract their oils. They will use chemical solvents. They will just use a more toxic process. You can look that up because it's kind of scary what people can get away with. These pure essential oils are far more powerful than the plants that they come from. They're super concentrated. So I love that it takes just one drop sometimes, or just a little bit of an oil can go so far in helping you. So, how can essential oils help you? What do they do? So, they are made from plants. God designed these plants to support our bodies and be what we need when we need it. Essential oils are the lifeblood of the plant. So think of it like its immune system. So like when a plant gets damaged, it will rush nutrients to the damaged part of the plant. And if you think of it in terms of your body, when you put it on, it helps your body do the same kind of thing. It doesn't do it for you. It's not like medicine. I just want to have a little disclaimer out there. I'm not trying to like prescribe or diagnose or anything like that. But I just love that essential oils can kind of be the kickstart that your body needs sometimes. Um, there are 3 different ways of using them. So there's the aromatic way. You may see diffusers everywhere you go. I literally saw them at Aldi when I went grocery shopping. Don't buy those, by the way. They're super cheap plastic, and that can break down and be diffused into your air. So the aromatic way from diffusing or picking up the bottle and just sniffing straight from the bottle like this, or one of my personal favorites, I will do this with my kids and just put a drop in our hands Rub it like this and take a few deep breaths. And that's some aromatherapy right there. And then anything that's left, I'll just put on. This is lavender, by the way. I am obsessed with Young Living's lavender. It is unlike any we have ever smelled. So, yeah, that was my gateway oil. That's the one that won me over to Young Living because I had smelled many different kinds, and I used that one on my son and had a couple of amazing experiences with it. So anyway, lavender is my favorite. Aromatically is the first use. And then topically, you saw me just rub that one on. A lot of people, I recommend diluting it, especially if you're new to essential oils, but I'm used to oil, so it doesn't affect my skin. Um, Most of them. There's some oils that are hot, but topically is just putting it on, whether that's on the bottom of your feet, your back, reflex points, if you've ever heard of any of that, for your skin, for good, healthy skin. That's a topical way to use them. But I want to caution you citrus oils, don't put them on your skin and then go outside. It can react with the sun and cause irritation or burning, so don't do that. And if you're new to essential oils, like I said, dilute, dilute, dilute. Also, if you're using them on children, highly recommend diluting them and Googling good dilution ratios for children. And then next is internally. So, me drinking this Ningxia Red, it has essential oils in it. If you have ever drank Coca Cola, did you know it had essential oils in it? That's not the way you want to get your essential oils. But essential oils are in a lot of foods and drinks that we eat, and we don't even know it. So, drink it the healthy way. Or you can put them in a veggie capsule. It's like a little empty pill kind of thing where you can open it up. Like Digize, for example, is one of my favorite ones to put in a capsule and take it internally to get it straight to your digestive system. So, anyway, those are the three uses: aromatic, topical, and internal. And it becomes super easy to use essential oils. So many people get intimidated, they're worried. But if you start with a few basic oils, especially like the kit, like I did, it was the it was just the 10 to 12 basic oils that I could learn to use before I branched out and started trying new ones. It these became my like arsenal that I use for everything. So that's the best way to get started is learning with just a few oils instead of trying to buy all the oils for all the things and just getting overwhelmed. So let me share with you a little bit about why Young Living. Let me look at my notes real quick. Um, so, Young Living oils are natural, safe, and effective. They are quality, top quality. And I say that from experience because I used to be the person going with my husband to smell oils at the grocery store and buying them from health food stores. So that is not the way to go. Yes, it's cheaper, but you don't know what's in them. You don't know where they came from. Young Living grows their plants for all the chemical properties that the plants have, not for the smell. So maybe sometimes they don't even smell that good. To me, a lot of times I like the more earthy, woodsy smells, but some people don't. And I understand that. So it's not always all about the smell. There is the aromatherapy aspect of essential oils, but Young Living grows their plants very intentionally and they want them to be most effective for what you're trying to use them for. One reason I chose Young Living, not just for that, another reason is for their seed to seal promise. So Young Living is the only company that has this. So basically, they control the process from the time the seed is planted in the ground to the time it goes into the bottle for your consumption, which is amazing. They're not sending it off somewhere else. They own their own farm. They have a strict partnering process with partner farms in other countries. And the way that they source their oils is amazing to me because they source them where the plants are native. So there are oils and farms all over the world because Young Living is not going to start growing frankincense trees in their backyard and start distilling them. they are going to go to the Middle East where they grow naturally and are thousands of years old, and they will use resin tapping to preserve the trees. So they have so much integrity. Let me show you real quick what a frankincense tree even looks like. Can you see that? I love this. So in the product guide, it shows pictures of the farms, and they're so beautiful. So they source their plants from where they are native. Next, the science behind what they do, guys, this is what, like, so many companies got on the essential oils bandwagon. Okay, they got really popular. Everyone started selling them. You can find them everywhere. Like I said, Aldi or TJ Maxx or Target or wherever. And those oils will often say 100% pure therapeutic grade. Well, you don't know if that's true or not because the FDA does not regulate those things. Um, Whereas Young Living has this strict scientific process where they get it tested, they do third party testing, and if does not check all the boxes for all the constituents it's supposed to have, the type of soil that it was grown in, all those kinds of things, then they will send it back and they will not even use it. They won't sell it. They don't want you to have anything that's not the best quality. So their science behind it is crazy. Gary Young, our founder, years before Young Living was even started, he was researching, going on site, finding essential oils, and learning their benefits and all of the properties. So, again, the 25-year-old company, it started even before that. So, that's amazing to me. Their standards are above and beyond. That's why I love them. That's why I promote them. Um, I hope you can't hear the dogs too loudly. Our neighbors literally have like 8 dogs, and they're out right now. So, let me share with you a little bit about the oils that come in the kit because these are my most used. I keep them in a little pouch and use them all the time. So I already told you that I put Citrus Fresh in my drink, almost like kombucha. I also brew kombucha, and Citrus Fresh is really good in kombucha. And then I mentioned Digize. Lavender is called the queen of essential oils because it has so many uses. I love this one in the diffuser at bedtime. Very soothing and calming. I love this one for my skin, for in like owie blends, for anything that needs to be relaxed and calmed or soothed. Also, the king of essential oils is frankincense. It has over 10,000 uses. It has been around for thousands of years. It was gifted to baby Jesus and it smells so good. I'm just going to put some on real quick. I like to put roller tops on mine so that I can just roll my oils on. Um, this is a very grounding oil, and if you like to meditate or pray, or if you need some quiet time in the mornings or evenings before you go to bed or before you start your day, frankincense is one of the best oils to use for that. Also, peace and calming and stress away are two oils that come in the kit, and I put roller tops on mine, and your kit comes with 2 roller tops, but these are the best kid oils. If your kids have tantrums, if your kids have trouble sleeping, if they need something to distract them, give them one of these and roll it on their feet or tickle their feet as you do it. Massage your little baby's feet as you give them oils. I dilute mine, just a word of advice, but they're really soothing, and your kids can learn when they start to get worked up or overwhelmed. Oh, do you need your oil? Like, I just love my kids are just like, oh, I need some oils, mommy. I need oils. Or, do you need your oils right now? Yes. And it helps them. And it's a reminder, it's a distraction, and it helps them. So, yeah, Stress Away is so good. In the diffuser, like with lemon or citrus fresh, I love it. Stress Away and lavender are my most diffused oils in my house. Um, okay, So that's mostly it. I gotta talk about Valor, and then I'll be done talking about essential oils. Valor is one before I talk to people, and I'm just putting all the oils on. I just love them all. Before I talk to people, before my children go to their class at church. My husband used it before his job interview. He also puts it on every night before bed. Very soothing and helpful for courage, for grounding, all of those things. Oh, he already asks for oils. He knows where his roller balls are and asks for them. That is so cute. Get them started young, and their brains will remember as they grow the things that can calm them down, the smells that soothe them. That's really good. I've got to talk about Thieves too. So Thieves is our essential oil blend that's great for your immune system. Frankincense is too. Thieves is specifically designed to boost your immune system. And who doesn't need that this time of year? We've got a whole line of products that I love. That was my kind of my aha moment with plant-based products was like the Thieves household cleaner. My husband had a revelation with the toothpaste and the mouthwash that, oh my goodness, this works so well. Super powerful and strong, but also like it tastes good, it works well. So we have a whole line of these products. I meant to bookmark this. Let me find it. And it has that blend of essential oils in it, the Thieves essential oil. And let me just tell you the story behind the name real quick. Okay, here's all the Thieves stuff. It's called Thieves because there was a legend about this band of thieves during the bubonic plague that would go around and raid the bodies and homes of the dead and dying, which sounds kind of disgusting and terrible, and it is. Um, but they weren't getting sick. And even the king, it was so obvious that these people were staying healthy and well while they were benefiting from those who were sick and dying, that the king brought these people to him and were like, what's your secret? How are you staying well? And they told him that it was a blend of herbs and spices that they would wear around their neck in a little satchel. This is a diffuser necklace, by the way, so you can literally kind of do the same thing. You can put these on here and smell it and be around it as you encounter other people, so it's really cool. So that blend of herbs and spices is where we get our thieves. It has cinnamon, clove, rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus, I believe, is the ones. And it smells like Christmas. It smells amazing. So when I clean, it smells all spicy and like fall or Christmas. So I love the way it smells, but it also really works. Just Google thieves effectiveness and things like that. You will see all kinds of stories. So anyway, love that blend. Use it in so many different products that I have. Most people think Young Living is an essential oils company, and they are, but they also have a whole line of household products, which my family loves and uses. We are on their monthly program where we get shipped to our door things like deodorant, hand soap, laundry detergent, all of those kinds of household products that anyone uses. So I love that program because I earn cash back, so it's amazing. I earn points that you can spend like cash on anything that you want, just about. Um, and it's just my one-stop shop for everything that I need. So anyway, let me know if you're curious about more about essential rewards, and I can talk more about that. But otherwise, I'll save that for another post. Just know that I love it. My family is on a super tight budget, and it is a way that we have ended up saving money while also getting household products that are safe and effective. That's something that has become so important to me is finding things that I know and trust are safe. My family started trying to buy more natural products about 4 years ago. I think it started maybe with deodorant and toothpaste, where we started buying aluminum free deodorant and fluoride free toothpaste. We didn't know about Young Living yet. But I had heard and read, and Jordan had too, that those things were bad. So we started trying to find natural alternatives. We lived in Colorado and grocery shopped at Sprouts, and they had some products like that. Well, I then was told about the app called Think Dirty, or the EWG.org website or app, where you can scan products and it will tell you on a scale of 1 to 10 how toxic it is. So I was like, okay, well, just out of curiosity, let me test some of my things. So I had like Lysol wipes, and those were horrible. I don't even know if you know this, but on the instructions, it says to use those and then wash after you use them. How many of you were just wiping down your countertops or wiping down things with those Lysol wipes and calling it good and thinking you disinfected it and it's good? I did. That was me. But you're supposed to wash that off because there are dead germs and toxic chemicals left behind, a chemical residue left behind on whatever surface you wiped off. So those were awful. And then I was like, well, just out of curiosity, I will check our natural stuff. Natural. Mind you, our deodorant was labeled natural, fragrance free deodorant, and it was a 9 out of 10 for toxicity. It was like an endocrine disruptor or something like that. I can't even remember because it was so long ago and I threw it away immediately. I literally went without deodorant for 2 weeks because I was like, I'm not doing that anymore. Um, Even another popular kids brand that was labeled organic was a five. One of the baby wash was like a five, and then the lotion was a 6 out of 10. Um, and you want everything to be within the 1 and 2 range instead of like it'll say green for okay, yellow for iffy, and then red for really bad. So anyway, all that to say, so many companies will greenwash their products where they will label them as natural, green. The label will be green, earthy, whatever. They use these words to get our attention to make us think that it's safe. So I was trying to do the best that I could for my family and make better choices, natural choices, and I was getting punished for it because I wasn't reading labels. I didn't understand what these big words meant or who I could trust, which companies were good. So then everyone's like, "Well, try these brands. These are good." And then it just seemed too expensive, and I was ready to give up. And that's why I said that the class that I went to felt like the missing link. Young Living oils, Young Living products was the missing link for our family. All of Young Living's products are what they are labeled as. They are plant based. They're not trying to hide anything. Even their essential oils, the way that they grow them, they will use their own essential oils as pesticides and herbicides and things like that. They don't use chemicals on their plants that they're growing. Because if they use it on the plants, then that's going to get into your oils, and then you're going to use it on your skin and your babies, and you're going to breathe it in and all of those things. So, all that to say, I don't want you to get scared and angry like I did when I first started learning about all the products in my home. And I felt so overwhelmed. I didn't know what to do. I just basically stopped using any products. Literally, guys, like I was using vinegar to clean and we were like washing our hands with water and stuff because I was so scared of putting junk on us. Um, Also, breathing things in. There is a toxic um, chemicals are released into the air every time you clean, every time you burn a candle, every time you plug a plug in into your wall or a wax warmer or whatever. That gets into the air and you breathe that straight into your lungs. So before you get upset like I did, just know that there is a way. There's a way to do it on a budget. There is a company that you can trust their products. There is an oil for everything. Basically, a product for anyone and everyone, from babies to elderly to pregnant women to everything. There's a supplement or product or whatever for everyone. It's all just about whatever you need. So, some of you may need, um, like I said, baby products. Or some of you may just need help with your sore muscles and sore feet after a long day of work. Or some of you just want your house to smell good without worrying about it um, um, putting toxins into your air. I don't know why that just like I had trouble with that. But there is an answer for you. And I would love if you would message me and share with me those 3 health goals that you first wrote down at the beginning of this class. And let me help you get your targeted support. I have resources to share with you. I have graphics that are easy to read and look at quickly, or I have lists of things that can help you, whichever one. If you're like a more visual learner, or if you are someone who likes the detailed list, I have both. I have books, I have videos, everything. So I don't want you to feel alone or overwhelmed. If you were invited to this class, it was for a reason. If you are joining me, I am so passionate about helping you. There are 4 options for getting started. So there's like the good way of being a retail customer, which means you buy anything out of this catalog. Excuse me. You pay retail price for everything, and you'll probably want the everyday oils that I was showing you, but that's $160 for 10 oils and no diffuser. So the better option is wholesale. So like a membership, wholesale membership gets you 24% off of everything in the product guide, and you spend 165 for 12 everyday oils plus a diffuser plus Ningxia Red plus Thieves hand sanitizer and cleaner. So obviously that's the better deal, but it gives you just the most value. It gives you what you need to get started. And then the best way is like I was talking about the wholesale membership plus the essential rewards. So the wholesale membership is the kit. Essential rewards is the optional program where you can earn between 10 and 25% back every time you order. So that's what I do. I earn 25% back. So, I spend 100, I get 25 back. It's kind of crazy. Um, and then they give you free products on top of that. So they give you monthly free oils and products, and then they also reward your loyalty. So every 3, 6, 9, and 12 months, they give you an oil. So it's kind of amazing. And then there's a fourth option of like when you enroll, you can also share. So with your membership gives you the title of distributor. You don't have to sell, trust me. But if you're anything like me and you start experiencing the benefits of these things, then you can't help but share. So why not get paid for it? Young Living will send you like a thank you check in the mail for signing up your friend and helping them do the same thing you did. So it's kind of amazing. If you don't want to do that and maybe you just want to host a party or a class at your house with your friends, I would love to come to you and help you um, get some freebies and some fun things from us. We like to treat our hosts well. So there are usually 3 types of people. So I want you to know which type of person you are after hearing all of this. So my passion, you guys, like I've said, is helping families, helping people better their health, and teaching these workshops is a way that I do that. I help families toward health and wellness. So the 3 types of people there typically are like the first one where you're just like, okay, this is not for you. You um, wrote down your health goals at the beginning, and I encourage you to look over those and talk to me about it. But you're just like, I don't know about it. I just came to this essential oils class because my friend invited me. But then person 2, you probably have questions. You want answers for those questions, and I would love to help you with that. Like I said, those resources that I have. And I want to help you get started with your essential oils and your wellness journey because it is a journey. It's not just something that you buy your kit once and it changes your life forever. No, it's a journey where you keep learning and keep growing. So I want to help you feel well equipped when you get started. So talk to me after this workshop. I will stick around all weekend. I will be messaging back I would love to chat with you over Facebook, or if you need my phone number, I will help you with that. And then person three, you are just ready. You are ready to overhaul everything. You like the oils. You're ready to buy like the Thieves products, like I was talking about, that have just overhauled uh, our household products. Oh, you're welcome, Debbie. You are so sweet. Um, and if that's you, I am so excited because if there's one thing that I regret about doing this is not doing it sooner. And I say that genuinely because if I had known about this sooner, it would have saved me so much money, so many headaches, so much literal pain. So I'm so excited that you're getting started now because now is the time. All right. I will have a link for you guys who are interested in ordering your kit tonight or this weekend, and I will send you out a free gift after you order your kit. And if someone else invited you to this class, I know we have a few of our team leaders who invited friends. If they invited you, talk to them, ask them, because they will be your friend in this, your support. So, all right, I've rambled on too long. I hope that was helpful. I hope that makes sense. And if there's anything that I did not cover about what essential oils are, there's not a lot I can say about all of the uses that I love them for, but I would love to chat with you one on one about that. So if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to comment. Thank you, Debbie and Rebecca K, for commenting. You guys are entered to win our grapefruit lip balm. So keep it coming. I love it. I am so grateful for you guys, and I hope you have a great evening.